And You Think So completes the field. Flags up from behind, 1600 meters. Gates are back. Away and racing from the 1,600 meter mark. Mr. Big Brother was 1 or 2 lengths slow into stride. He'll have to race from the back end of the field. You Think So and Garuden were the first two to show. They push forward to be the early front runners. Just in behind, that's Pacific Windsor, followed by Tangesh. They're racing a good 3 or 4 lengths off the leader. Air Boss is just in behind those, followed by Leatherhead, who's on the outside of runners. Breakaway of a length and a half back to Mr. Big Brother, who's on the outside of First Bowl, and Teller's the back marker with about 8 or 9 lengths that cover the field, with just over 1,100 meters left to go. Garuden's won the battle for the lead, goes 2 lengths clear. Ahead of You Think So. On the improve around runners is Pacific Windsor in the orange salts and the white cap, and is in search for a better position. Then comes Tangesh, who's racing 4 or 5 lengths off the leader. Air Boss is at that one's inside, racing just ahead of Leatherhead. Mr. Big Brother finds himself 8 or 9 lengths off the lead at this stage. A breakaway of a length and a half back to Teller, who's won from last, and First Bowl is last of all. The homeward bound with 600 meters left to go and out in front. It's Garuden who shows the way by half a length. Quick to challenge on the outside is Pacific Windsor. Just in behind those, we've got You Think So. Deep route on the track. Moving forward is Air Boss with a good-looking run down the centre of the track. And far up on the outside of runners, we've got Tangesh, who's trying to work his way into the race. As they're into the final 300 metres, out in front is Garuden, who continues to roll. You Think So is the next best. Then deep route, we've got Air Boss, who's still got 2 to 3 lengths to make up. It's still Garuden, who continues to roll out in front. You Think So out the back chasing. Followed by just in behind that is Air Boss, but Garuden will get it done. Garuden will win. Second place will go to Air Boss. Third on the inside was You Think So. Then came Mr. Big Brother. Further back to Teller. Then came Leatherhead, First Bowl, Pacific Windsor, and a long way back to Tangesh. Bernardo Pinheiro aboard number 8, Garuden, for the Cherie Hamilton stable, will come home to win, followed by number 10, Air Boss. Then came number 3, You Think So, and that 4th placing will go to number 9, Mr. Big Brother. 8, 10, 3 and 9 are the provisional results for the running of the 6th race of the afternoon. And Bernardo Pinheiro on the double here, aboard number 8, Garuden, who went start to finish pretty much. And just continued to roll out in front. Number 8, Garuden, went off as the tote favourite at 10 ringgit win and 5 ringgit a place. At second place, and going to number 10, Air Boss, went off at 7 ringgit a place. Third was number 3, which was You Think So, went off at 9 ringgit a place. And then that 4th placing being completed by Mr. Big Brother, who, despite winning by 6 or 7 lengths last start, will be beaten this time round by about 7 lengths. So 8, 10, 3 and 9, the running for race number 6. Don't forget that number 2, Garuden, trained by Cherie Hamilton, ridden to victory by Bernardo Pinheiro, now becomes a one-time winner from the 2 local starts in Malaysia. His last start, certainly not disgraced, only beaten just under 3 lengths by Najwan on his local debut. The drop in class here, he comes home to win in good fashion for the India Horse Club. Second placing went to number 10, Air Boss. He also comes out of that Najwan form line, but it was held, of course, by Garuden, and that form stands strong here. Third placing went to number 3, You Think So, Winston Chia Road for the V. Sivan stable, in the sorts of the Entertainer stable connections, and that 4th placing going to number 9, Mr. Big Brother, M. Etiar, the jockey for the S.Y. Lim stable, and the Shenjun stable as the connections. So 8, 10, 3 and 9, the provisional results for race number 6. That's all from me from the commentary box. Martin Littermore will be up shortly to call the remainder of the card, as we've just gone through halfway.